Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today, we are taking a look at the LPZZ Batman Arkham Knight DeathStroke. This is the second LPZZ figure that I have purchased in the past couple of weeks. If you did not check out my Arkham Knight Batman video from just yesterday or day before, check it out. That figure is friggin' fantastic, and I gotta say, this one might even be a touch better, but let's just get right started with him. This is the exact same kind of package that the Batman came with. Really nice image of Deathstroke here in the rain again. I'm not really sure the reasoning why there's rain. Is it supposed to rain the entire time during that game? I don't know. Somebody tell me down in the comments. But really nice image. You know, of course, the metallic says Batman Arkham Knight Deathstroke. That looks really cool. Not too much on the side. And on the back, just like the Batman packaging, it's a really faint and dark image. It's kind of hard to really see, but it looks pretty cool. It says prisoner detention. I can't even make out all the image, but it's still a really good packaging. You know, nice material and stuff. Of course, it's got the inside right here with a huge window showing you everything that would be inside. And of course, it is held closed by magnets. I think that is pretty darn cool. But let's take a look at Deathstroke here, because this figure is really friggin' awesome. I am liking LPZZ. To the top of his head, he is just north of 6.5 inches, which would make the figure just north of 16.5 centimeters. I don't know exactly how tall Slade Wilson is supposed to be. If somebody knows, tell me down in the comments. But here he is next to the LPZZ Batman that we just did the other day, and he is just ever so slightly shorter. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing or whatever, but they both look really awesome. And here he is with his Marvel Legends counterpart in the form of Deadpool right here, and he towers above Deadpool. So like I said, these might be ever so slightly big for your Marvel Legends, but you could, you know, fudge it in if you wanted to. But let's take a closer look at Deathstroke here. Now, for his aesthetic, he looks absolutely phenomenal. There are different textures and different finishes and everything, and tons of detail all over this figure. I absolutely love it. If you liked the stuff that was going on with Batman, which I did, there is even more going on with this guy. Tons of that kind of Kevlar kind of texture and feel all over these blue parts right here. It's kind of a satin, kind of semi-gloss finish on all the orange, and there's plenty of shading on all the orange areas, which is, you know, from head to toe on the figure. It looks really nice. There's like some scale mail going on around the torso and in parts of the arms that looks really nice. I love it. All of his gadgetry and gears are just, there's detail all over the place, and the paint looks so good on these, on the bullets right here, and on the straps around the stuff that holds on his sword on his back. All the eyelets down the sword and down the strap look really nice. Around his belt, we've got little grenades and stuff. They don't come off, but that's okay. They look really cool. Pouches with nice texture on them on the upper thigh here. Bullet pouches and more shit like that. The belt buckle looks really good. His torso looks really good. Down the leg, there's a gun holster and some more straps that are painted and done really well around the upper thighs as well. Even underneath like some of the armor and stuff, when you move it around, there's more detail underneath. This figure, wow. LPZZ just absolutely nailed the look of this figure. Even on the booty cheeks right here, there are pockets with texture and just detail going on right there. I mean, for this money, I think he was a little bit cheaper than Batman. So for this money, you are just not going to beat what you get for this figure and what's going on with it. This thing is absolutely just phenomenal. I mean, look at the paint that's on the arm gauntlets right there. That shading on that orange right through there on both sides looks so darn good. I love it. And the mask right here, that looks really nice. That, God almighty, this looks so good. Now, for accessories, as you can see, he comes with a ton of stuff, especially for the money. He comes with two different head sculpts. He comes with the masked head sculpt that you've seen already for the last few minutes, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And he comes with the Slade Wilson head sculpt that is done fantastically. The paint and shading on the face looks great. The scar on the eye looks great. The eye patch. The hair looks fantastic. It's got a nice wash and some dry brush on it. This head sculpt is even better looking than the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. I love it. He comes with this little thing right here, which is the tassels that stick off the back of his helmet here. You get one of those and it's kind of blowing in the wind and it looks good enough. He also comes with 12 different hands, 2 fist hands on him in the package that are done really nicely. And then a bunch of other hands, like some gripping hands right here that look really good. Another set of different type of gripping hands right here that look pretty good. Just an open hand right here, like handshake or whatever hand that looks good. Like a trigger hand right here, and these look really nice as well. And some open kind of just style pose hand right here, and these look really nice also. He also comes with all kinds of weapons. He comes with this little fully automatic pew pew right here, and I like it. The gunmetal and everything, and the paint looks really nice. He comes with some kind of grappling, gas-powered kind of thing. Looks like a Batman weapon, really, but there's some dry brush on it that just makes it look super-duper good. He comes with this little pistol right here, and I like it, and it goes in this little holster that's on the side of his leg right there. That looks really nice. He also comes with this little dagger that is done really nicely as well. My only complaint is there's nowhere to actually stick that on, like he doesn't have gear for it, but oh well. Comes with 2 different swords. Got this sword right here that is done really nicely. I like that metal look, and the handle and everything looks really awesome. And he comes with this other sword that looks really good as well. I like it. This is the one that can slide down in here into his little sheath or whatever, and it's done really nicely. He also gets this weird little power pole kind of thing here that comes apart for whatever reason, but it's done really, really well. Somebody tell me down in the comments what this actually is, but it looks pretty cool. And this right here that I'm assuming you could add to that to make it longer or something, and it looks pretty cool. And of course, the stand, and this one just says Batman Arkham Knight on it, and it's that same acrylic arm. But overall, this set of accessories is fantastic. Now for his articulation, he might move a little bit better than Batman, but you be the judge by the end of it. Got a nice neck joint. He'll look all the way down. That looks really, really good. He can actually look up, unlike the Batman figure, so that's nice. And of course, it looks all around however you want. That's because he's on a very nicely done double ball peg here. Nice long peg. Maybe a little bit bigger of a ball will give some more room, but it still looks really, really good. So you can do anything you want side to side with that neck or front and back. These shoulder caps again are attached to the shoulder, so they get out of the way, and they'll cut the shoulder themselves will come up to 90 degrees. Full 360, of course. It has a nice butterfly built in here that will bring the arm across the body, so I like that. So those function really, really well, and it'll take them back a little bit also. And you can move these shoulder caps, which is 2 different pieces. This piece here that goes up and down, and then this piece here that moves underneath it to kind of hide any kind of joints and gapping. Very, very well done. Bicep swivel, of course, no big deal there. Double jointed elbow, not the most range ever, but it works as far as I'm concerned. I will take that all day long, way past 90, and the elbow looks really, really good. The wrist is on a ball hinge like normal, so you get your rotation, and it'll move around and do anything that you need it to do. Now, his abdomen, there is an abdominal break in here that he crunches pretty darn nicely on. He'll go forward, he will lean back, and I like that the sculpt is maintained underneath there. Just like Batman, you're not going to get much twist out of it, but you do get tilt at different angles just on this piece up here, so I like it. Ball peg in the waist, that will add to it a little bit. He's got a lot of gear that kind of gets in the way, but it still does really, really well, and of course you get your twist. The belt is floaty, but it's connected to this upper strap as well, and it's kind of a 3-piecer, just the way that they did Batman's utility belt, so I like it. Now, the legs. Because he's got these little pouches and stuff, not a full-on split, even though they could do it. Those things are just impeding it, but that's still really good range right there. Front kick will come up to the waist, so I like it. Nice back kick right there, so that looks good. Thigh swivel, that's done very, very nicely. Double jointed knee, tons of range, proportions are perfect, and I like the way that knee looks. Now, no shin swivel. This piece right here is floaty, so you can move it out of the way, and the ankle is a ball hinge, and it'll come down like that. It'll go up some, and you'll get some ankle rocker there, you know, and once you posed it, you could pull that back down to hide any of the joints, so I like that a lot. No peg hole in the bottom of the foot, and the toe hinge is done very similarly to Batman, and I like how his was done, and I like this one for the most part as well. So overall, I think he may move just a little bit better than the Batman figure, so you know, that's really awesome. Final thoughts on the LPZZ Arkham Knight Deathstroke. This is another banger. LPZZ really knocked it out of the park with this one as well. I would almost go as far as to say this figure might be a little bit better than the Batman.
Shut up, bitch!
Just because the torso moves a little bit better and the neck and head move a little bit better. It's about a wash everywhere else, maybe even the ankles too, so there might be 3 points on this figure that move a little better than Batman. So as far as objectivity is concerned, this might be a better figure. I'm going to give it another A++. This is an S tier figure, just like the Batman, Arkham Knight Batman. That thing was awesome. This thing is awesome. Highly, highly recommend LPZZ's products. They're 2 for 2 with me, and that is, I mean, they're just fantastic. Anyway, that's all I have got for this guy. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.